So what is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 67 of the Peterborough United career mode here on FIFA 23. I hope you're well. And well, today is, I said it last episode, but now this episode is the biggest in this series to date. Champions League semi-final ties on the horizon. And well, as you can see, we have Barcelona. In the last round, we managed to navigate Real Madrid over 2 legs. If you haven't seen that first, go and check those games out. My word. 3-2 defeat in the home leg, but a 2-0 win at the Bernabeu. Madrid did get reduced to 10 men, which definitely helped. But yeah, and then a 4-1 pasting as well last episode by Man City. But today we start with a play game against Leeds before the home game against Barca. We will then sim the game against Norwich and play the away leg at the new camp. If you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and just a quick review of the Premier League. It's not looking great. The title challenge has pretty much died. 9 points adrift of United. We do still have to play them this season, but it's quite a tall order now to try and win the Premier League. But we will try and secure a Champions League spot for next season. We are looking good in that realm, of course. Despite losing to City last time out, we are still 5 points clear of them. Hopefully a couple of positive results today against Leeds, and bottom of the table Norwich will give us the the impetus to do so. Just having a look at the squad, and actually, well, at the end of last episode, Garner had grown up to 93. Vidal is now at 89 rated. Any more growth throughout the squad? Timber's gone down, which isn't great, but understandable because of his injury. But there you go. That's how we're looking at the moment. Let's go and play this first game against Leeds. Well, as marching on together finishes ringing round Elland Road, this is how Leeds are going to line up. Navigator, the captain for them, a centre midfielder. We did actually look at signing potentially in January, but is injury prone, so you know me, of course, we didn't sign him. But as we have a look at the crowd in this glorious late April sunshine, this is how Leeds line up. Chevalier in goal, Dallo, Ayer at Mavropanos and Maya at the back, Keita and Svanberg in the middle, Poveda, Jaime and Bogus in behind. Karim Adeyemi, who's caused us some problems in the past. Not too much, it looks like, on the way of on the bench. We have made one change, and as you can see, Victor Gomez is in at right back ahead of Tanganga. Tanganga suffering a little bit for fitness. Some of these players aren't at peak fitness after a very busy schedule, but yeah, we still need to put out a strong side against, well, Leeds in general, but also just to, you know, in these last few games, just to secure Champions League, and then maybe towards the end of the season we can look to rotate a little bit more. But Bogus is down this left hand side here. Normally a central midfielder, I feel, Mateus Bogus, so playing on the left hand side of midfield is going to be interesting. But they come forward. Oh, he's turned me really well there, and Zabani does well to get back and stop the toe poke coming across from Jaime. Poveda is across to take the corner. Marquinhos needs to get this one away, only as far as Ayer. Well, we allowed him the space for the shot, but thankfully for us, Galaxy was alert to it and can turn it behind. They've gone for the short option, and Marquinhos has robbed Keita of the ball, and we could be in for a counter hit. Marquinhos, he got this ball right. Vidal is in behind, and Vidal has got the time and space to pick his spot. And on the counter, we've got this one right, and we have the lead. And it's Christian Vidal. How many times have we scored on the counter from a corner? And well, it used to be Elias. It was Elanga for a time, and now it's Christian Vidal with that rocket ship pace. Thankfully, got the shot away just before Chevalier closed it. Well, actually, it's not too bad. It's just a follow through. But he's found his goal scoring touch without 19 goals in 30 this season in the Premier League. Absolutely superb from the wing. We don't normally always get too many goals from the wing, it must be said. Elias and Estrada, well, even since Estrada's moved into the middle, and we were playing the likes of Elanga out on the wide. We don't normally get too many goals. Just to see him chipping in, especially as Ghana, despite what it may seem like, not having as fruitful a season as in previous years. But we play the ball around nicely there, and Marquinhos has found Elias, and Vidal is looking to get forward again here, but Elias is in behind Christopher Ayet. We cut this one back. Oh, and he tries to find the oncoming Luca Nets actually, but it's Vidal who will collect this one. Oh, well, no foul in there. Vidal's picked up a knock, although he's got straight back up. I thought that was a foul challenge. It's Ronnie Edwards with a very good tackle. But we certainly look like we mean business, especially after that shocking performance against Man City yesterday. Oh, I was going to play that one more to Jankovic. Come on, boys, let me switch to the player that I want to. Jaime leading the counter. Dallo forward from right back. Nets does superbly well, though. We'll try and get this one down the line. And Vidal has got some space. And he's got the pace to just buzz past Mavropanos. Christian Vidal is going all the way. Vidal. Oh, it's gone in. It's an Oggy. We won't get much more luckier than that. But from the angle, Vidal has tried to squeeze one in. Chevalier with a good save. Those Peterborough fans going wild. But unfortunately for the defender following in, it's just hit him. I think it's Ayet just on the knee. Oh no, it's... Well, he's touched it onto the head of Chevalier. Its head come off his head, bounced off Ayer's knee and into the back of the net. Thankfully for us as well. The fact that he's tumbled over meant he wasn't going to clear it. And yeah, we find ourselves 2-0 to the good. Despite having a knock, Vidal, fundamental in that second goal, as Paveda just skips past net superbly well there. And yeah, it's all looking rather good for us at Elland Road, it must be said. Elias Jankovic has the strike, blocked well again. But Marquinhos will keep this one in, and the pressure unrelenting. Although the half-time whistle could go. And Elias will have the strike from distance. Hollywood save from Chevalier. But there goes the half-time whistle. And well, we're certainly looking good in this first half. Almost perfect preparation so far for our trip. Or our first game, sorry. We're playing at home, aren't we, against Barcelona. More of the same in the second half, please, gents. No let-up. Cater. That's a good... Oh, it's been robbed back, though. And a good save from Galaxy. Denies Jaime. And Vidal. Oh, it's a good tackle. Good pressure from Leeds. They've obviously learned from that. We've allowed the man in here. And that's a lovely finish. And Svanberg has given his team a route back into the game. For whatever reason, we decided not to get near him. And yeah, Zabani's just danced away from him. But then given up. And Gomez... Well, Edwards had run away. Gomez was half asleep. And the Leeds fans have got something to sing about. And it would given their side a route back into this game. The pressure may be starting to tell. Ghana, there's a man in here. And it's Jankovic bursting through from midfield. Lazar Jankovic will finish this game. Leeds won't be coming back from 3 goals down. And the burst from midfield from the Croatian has put to bed any doubt of this game. Taking it a long way, Chevalier comes to close himself, but he throws his body one side, maybe anticipating that Jankovic is going to try and sort of finesse it past him into the bottom corner, but instead he just puts his foot through it, the youngster, and absolutely lashes one into the back of the net. It will be 3 points in this one for us. I have no doubts about that. Oh, it's a good tackle in there. And Mavropanos can bring that one away. But that should pretty much be that, barring anything late. I know Adeyemi has just burst away from his man here. That's a finish from Karim Adeyemi. And it's a monster finish with his left peg. Outside the area as well. But arrowed right into the far corner so that Galaxy had no chance. And well, we will win this game. We will hold on to this ball until that final whistle goes. But a little bit closer comfort than we would have liked. And there is the final whistle. Looking at the overall play, I don't think it should have been. We probably were the better team, if I was to say anything. Although, it looks a fairly even game, so maybe Leeds have been hard done by. But never mind, 3 points. The all-important thing as we head into this first tie against Barcelona. So as Barcelona visit Peterborough, then we have had to make a couple of changes to our side. Some tired legs after the weekend. Tanganga is back in for Gomez, but as you can see in the attacking midfield, we've had to bring in Ramsey and Elanga into the midfield. And yeah, so Elias and Marquinhos too tired for this one. Looks like they've got quite the star-studded team. Neves, the captain there, is in Bernardo Silva. Ter Stegen is in goal. Rashford's in there. And yeah, it's a pretty good lineup. Xavi still the manager, of course. Tyrese Dolan in there. Ter Stegen in goal. Mazraoui, Aguerd, Koundé and Livramento at the back. Neves, De Jong and Silva in midfield. Rafinha and Fati either side of Rashford. The attack in the midfield scares me. The defence doesn't. Really well worked. And Tanganga is in behind. Jafet Tanganga. Cut this one back if we can. It's Jankovic. It's a... Oh no, it's a, still getting them confused. Estrada. Jankovic. Ball in there. Garner. It's really well worked, and it's a lead for Peterborough in the Champions League semi-final. The patient play, the intricate passing, the little thread through from one of the two in midfield. I still can't remember. Is it? Who is it? It is Jankovic that time playing the little ball through. He spins his man, Aguerd, and just first time, without even having to look where the goal is, as Ter Stegen bears down on him, Garner finds the back of the net, and as you see it flash up there, new competition record for the Champions League. I'm guessing that's in a single season, and if there's one man in world football that is going to break records and absolutely shatter dreams, it is going to be Joseph Garner as they lose out. And now Ramsey could be in behind. Jacob Ramsey, he is in here, the man who doesn't really often get a game. Oh, and it's a lovely save from Ter Stegen, not going to be beaten twice in quick succession. Elanga with the corner, aims for Tanganga. Zabani will knock this down to Fidel. Oh my word, playing keepy uppies apparently. But there goes the half-time whistle. Full time. That's wishful thinking. But a very good start to this game. We look competent defensively, and we're creating chances. Not many, but we are sort of trying to create chances. Cornering. Needs to get away. Oh, and it's a good save at the near post from the effort from Ansu Fati, I think. Oh, that's a poor pass from Jafet. And now Barca really starting to ramp things up. Torres into the area. Nets gets back at him for now. Frankie back out. It's Neves. Goes for the power strike. Galaxy with the save. Barca really starting to ramp it up now. And another change for Barca, and Rashford, the man coming off, and Kunku coming on. I'm not too sure in that case who will lead the line for them. Maybe Ferran Torres as the header is away. And can Vidal get there? He can indeed. Can he set something in motion on this counter? Koundé doesn't look like he's going to be able to keep up with him. Although he's not doing too badly. Without trying to get a ball in. Garner is there. Oh, what a header from Joseph Garner. It's absolutely superb. It wasn't the greatest cross in from Christian Vidal. Just a sort of little, almost a toe poke into the air. But the neck muscles, for whatever reason, Aguerd has just backed off his man. And to get the power on the header and the neck muscles to loop that up and over Ter Stegen into the far corner is absolutely superb. Not getting near it. We double our lead in this first tie of the Champions League. Now Mazraoui is in behind. Edwards comes across. Nets couldn't stay with him. Torres is there. Oh, and well, the strike from a close distance. I thought the power might beat Galaxy, but he's kept it out for us for now. Silva launches one in. Zabani has got that one away, and Christian Vidal has picked this up. And now can Vidal get away from his men? It certainly looks like he can. Trying to get away from Koundé. Vidal across the keeper. It's a save from Ter Stegen. Koundé is very quick. Not as quick. Well, quicker than I thought he would be. Let's put it that way. But Barca come forward again. Livramento on this left-hand side. They could have men in behind here. And Nets. That is a superb clearance. And it's actually led to a superb ball. And now that is just as good. Joseph Garner is in, away from Aguerd, and he will have his hat-trick. And he is surely putting us 1 foot into the Champions League final. Celebrating in front of those Barca fans. They won't believe what they've seen from their team this evening. Absolutely superb. Nets with a clearance without picking up the loose ball. And well, that ball to Garner over the top. Absolutely superb. Aguerd has been run ragged by Joseph Garner this evening. It is 3-0. And well, that is game, set and match. Certainly for tonight. Nets needs to stay with him. Oh yeah, Edwards has given that one away. No. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's... Oh. Just as I said, a clean sheet would be great. Ronnie Edwards' mistake at the back has allowed Frankie to grab a consolation goal. Plays it straight to Bernardo Silva, and a lovely back heel just into the area. Invites Frankie to come onto it and power it into the roof of the net. And well, it would have been nice to take a clean sheet to the Nou Camp, but to take a 2-goal advantage certainly still isn't a bad thing either. Well, the referee is... Oh, I thought he was going to let us play on. But there we go. What a start to this semi-final. Garner with a hat-trick. If anyone was going to win this game for us, it was going to be him. So for this sim game then against Norwich, we are unchanged at full strength. This is how Norwich look to line up. Hiller in goal. Sanchez, Omar Bamadeli for Tanner and Byram at the back. Gibbs Holding, Sinani, Drew Yearwood in their lineup, Kieran Dow and Placheta, and then Archer up top. Of course, Drew Yearwood many moons ago, formerly of Peterborough. They are rock bottom. Hopefully, that means we can pick up a result, and of course we lose. Tanganga on the score sheet for us. We've had the better of the game. How we've lost that, I do not know. I think our Premier League hopes are well and truly gone with that result. We will just double check, of course, before this final game of the episode. Arsenal and PSG drew their first leg 1-1, and well, 2 games in hand. We are back to back to 6 points on United, but they have 2 games in hand. We're level on points now with Chelsea. So as things stand, well, United, who have they got? They've got to play Leicester. And the other game in hand is after we play them. Who are they playing? City? Is that their game in hand? Yeah, looks like it. Maybe not over just yet, but on to Barcelona now. We have that advantage from the first leg, as you can see. Can we see this out and get into the Champions League final? And well, for this second leg, this is how Barcelona line up. And it looks like they've gone for an unchanged side, actually. I still can't believe Tyrese Dolan is at Barcelona, but Ter Stegen in goal, Livramento, Aguerd, Koundé and Mazraoui in defence, Neves, De Jong and Silva in the middle, Rafinha and Fati either side of Rashford. The only change they have made from that first leg is swapping Livramento and who's the other fullback? Mazraoui, that's the one. We are at full strength. And yeah, this is unfortunately because obviously Pro Evo or whatever it's called these days, eFootball, has all the licensing for Barcelona. The Nou Camp is no longer in the game, so we can believe that we're playing at the Nou Camp, but actually it's I think El Libertador, one of the custom stadiums in FIFA. Estrada gets across nicely. It's not too dissimilar to the Nou Camp, to be fair, this ground, but yeah, not quite as special, is it? But even still, a monumental task ahead of us still. Despite having that 2-goal advantage, as Jankovic bursts his way past, Garner is there. Garner, can he get round Koundé? He can, but he can't quite get past Livramento. Yeah, despite having that 2-goal advantage, it's still going to be a very tough game. Watch the run of Rashford. Edwards does that superbly well. Really good composed start from the young centre-back. And there's a ball over there potentially for Elias, and it's a lovely touch. And he's played through Marquinhos, who's got ahead of his man. And Marquinhos has put us 1-0 up in the Nou Camp. Sort of. And yeah, a lovely counter-attacking goal. It's the first goal I've scored with him as a control player. Jankovic giving it large in front of the Barca fans. They will not be happy. But yeah, as I said, his first played goal for me. And well, we've extended our lead now to 3 on aggregate. It's 4-1. We are still playing on Ultimate, I promise you. We are very firmly have 1 foot in the Champions League final. Try the agile drop of the shoulder, but not as effective as it used to be on the old Fifas. That is a superb pass from Rashford. And Fati is in. And Fati has lashed that one past Galaxy. Nothing he can do this time. And Barca pull level on the night. Defence splitting pass from Marcus Rashford. Very good forward play. The run from Fati. Superb as well. No one able to track him. Just in behind Zabani. And the pace too much. And well, it's a goal for Barcelona. The first real opportunity that they've properly conjured up. Thankfully, though, as we have that earlier goal in the game, we still have our 2-goal advantage. And for now, we're looking still very good to progress. But there goes the half-time whistle. And well, a little disappointing, but I guess we haven't fashioned too many clear-cut chances ourselves, so we can't manage. Actually, that's the only shot we've had in the game, is the one that we've scored. So very much the counter-attacking style suiting us at this moment. 45 more minutes away from a Champions League final. Marquinhos has come back to help out. That's poor from Mazraoui actually on this left-hand side, and Jankovic will now surely play the ball in behind, and Joseph Garner is in. Garner from the angle. Oh my word! Something special from Joseph Garner is due on a stage like this, and he has duly delivered. Unbelievable finish from the captain from the angle. It's just absolutely rifled that one into the side netting. The power and the pace on the strike is what's beaten Ter Stegen there, and we have our 3-goal advantage back. A fast start after the second half, and Barcelona do not know what's hit them. And Garner will just bring this one away. Wait for support. Actually, he's looked over the top for Elias. Agard, though, does really well just to deal with that and end the danger. Oh, we almost caught out Livramento there. Oh, that's a lovely ball. And Ferran Torres is in behind. And Ferran Torres will lash this one into the back of the net. The substitute has made a difference for Barcelona, coming on for Rafinha. And again, they peg us back. They will not go down without a fight, Barcelona. But again, that ball in behind and the pace just to get away. Nothing we could do. Edwards trying his best, but not able to get there. Galaxy just helpless as Torres lashes it past him. But Torres is in behind Lucas Nets. That's a fabulous ball. Zabani has placed himself superbly well to get the block on there, but it's not over there. And Kunku is the strike, but thankfully it's not too good. And Galaxy can collect. And now Vidal into Elias. And again, Elias, little ball in there to Joseph Garner. And Garner will just slot that comfortably into the corner. And it is a 3-goal advantage once again. Vidal with a ball in behind. Elias with a sense of place to know exactly where his striker is. And a little ball that Koundé can't handle just in front of him. A lovely touch to set himself. And despite the pressure coming in from Mazraoui, or it might have been Agard actually, to be fair, he has the cool, calm and collectedness to slot that in. 22 goals in the Champions League, as we haven't quite dealt with that one. Edwards has done superbly well. Him and Zabani have been sensational in this game. Garner, oh, nice little turn there. Garner trying to find Marquinhos. Can he get him behind his man? Not quite. Agard again. Agard having a much better game than he did in the first leg, that's for sure. It's a great tackle. Marquinhos comes away with this. Oh, just need a little run there. And it's coming from Jankovic. And Jankovic has put this one to bed. A 4-goal advantage inside the final 10 minutes. 4-2 on the night. We will be in the Champions League final to end this series. Little old Peterborough. We've beaten the likes of AC Milan in the group stage. We saw off Inter in the round of 16. We saw off Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. And now we've seen off Barcelona in the semis. I promise you we're playing on Ultimate. What a performance Barca have fallen apart, and this is a night to remember for any Peterborough fan, wherever you are. Remember this performance. His first goal in the Champions League for us this season, Jankovic. And what a time to get it. As if the game wasn't already sealed. As Fatty is into the area. Lovely tackle again from Zabani. Can we go and grab more? That's the question. Elias is on his own here. And he keeps going. Elias. Oh, and he almost, well, Garner is going to come away with it. Marquinhos is going to just head towards the corner flag. Little ball into Garner. There's a ball. Oh, that was a pass. I was only supposed to be into Elias. He was unmarked in the middle as they desperately try and make a late change, Barcelona, but it's far too late for that. Tyree Stolen coming on for them. But Peterborough United, we started this save 5 seasons ago, and from League One we have taken them in our first European adventure all the way to the Champions League final. Unbelievable scenes. I don't know where the final is being held, but wherever it is, we will be there. Fairly even in terms of stats, but 2 outstanding performances in both legs. 7-3 on aggregate, and it's PSG we play in the final. Oh, you can write it. That'll be a tough game, but one we are certainly going to be looking forward to. And the money just keeps rolling in for our what's it called? Champions League exploits. The Champions League final. What a way to end the series. Something we couldn't do with Barnsley, and that's my own doing, just because it took forever to get uploads doing and to get through the seasons. But my word, how well we have done with Peterborough. Well, that is to come in a couple of episodes' time. Another upload I'm going to have to do. But these are the standings. 7 points adrift of United with 3 games to go. We play them next, so if we beat them at Old Trafford, then there is a potential that we could still win the league, however small. But if they get so much as even a point, well, no, I guess it depends how Chelsea does, to be fair. But if they draw with us and Chelsea don't win their next game, then United will be champions. If they beat us, and if they beat us, even if Chelsea won their next game, they would be champions. So United avoid defeat, and the likeliness is they will be champions. And that's not a bad way to start the next episode, is it really? But looking at what we have to come, we have United, Forest and Villa to end the season. And then PSG in that final game of the series. Guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. We're in the Champions League final. Come on!